All right, Coach, it was a wild one tonight. You fall down, but you guys don't stop fighting, and you come back to win it. I guess just what are your overall thoughts?
I mean, I hope that you're going to have games that you lose in the course of baseball season. I don't care who you are, Tennessee, LSU, us, whomever it is. But just the fight and the continual fortitude. Obviously, we just we made some mistakes in the eighth, some self-induced, some just maybe just not able to handle the moment, which is just uncharacteristic for obviously some certain guys too. But in the end, the guys got it out of their system. I think the undervalued part, he gets a double play to Peyton, and you keep that game at 3 runs, which obviously you'd always never like to give up a lead, but we've been pretty good with the lead historically. I know the numbers, and so it's like, hey, guess what? It happens. So what? No one's going to feel bad for you. Just come back out there and fight, and we did that. It may sound a bit cliche, certainly, but that's the name of the game. It doesn't matter the sport, and the beauty of baseball, there's no clock. Right? In hoops, we get down by 20 with a minute to go. Mathematically, we're in trouble. Football, you're down 3 tugs with 2 minutes, we got problems. Our sport, there's no clock, so we're always going to have a chance. And if we fight that way and we button up a little bit of some of the execution, then I like the Trojans. But what a great atmosphere! I think it may sound crazy in the moment, but I felt as if it was the best atmosphere we've had here, at least in our time. I'm sure there's been some historically, but what a great job by the crowd. They had a lot to watch, certainly. A lot of highs and lows in there, I guess, but what a good time for everybody, and hopefully people need something to do tomorrow to pass their time during a Sunday.
Emotional games, what are we going to tell the team just to stay composed for a series?
Well, it's actually a great question, because that was a big part of our flaw yesterday. We were unable to stay composed, and we let moments get too big. We made them something they're not, right? When you win in anything, that's the time to celebrate, right? Now, do you celebrate for 2 hours, 4 hours, 6? I don't know. That's up for when's the next game, when do I have to reset? But we just weren't able to handle yesterday's game, and as bad as we were, it was still a 3-3 game to 6 on Friday. So, just play good ball, and, it's just college baseball game. But we didn't do that. We were caught up in the wrong stuff. We had bad hoojies, whatever. Today, we were able to handle all of the things. So the message is simply that. Just understand, tomorrow's going to be an absolute dogfight. They're one of the top 10, 15 teams in the country. There's a reason they're RPI's 4. It's not an accident. They're really good. They have elite players, elite arms. I mean, goodness gracious, those 2 starters have been so good, over the last couple of days. So I'm glad that this isn't softball where you can't run them back out there again another day. You know what I mean? Those guys were really good, and like I said yesterday, they've done a really good job of continuing to develop. Fluky in particular, what he did. I mean, that was some real healing. I mean, that guy looks like a first rounder, I think, next year, personally. Just with that frame, fastball, and the way he's adjusted to throwing some more off speed, too. So, but yeah, just everybody stay composed and be ready to compete tomorrow. That's all we can do.
That inning in the 8th inning where you take the lead, it felt like guys just weren't trying to do too much offensively. You take the HBPs and you take the walks, and that's ultimately what let you win.
There's no doubt. Well, there's nothing better for Coach Ben than a bases loaded HBP, most certainly. I like grand slams, but we'll take an HBP. But it's you have the top of the 8th go as such, and not to rehash it, but sometimes you just got to get stuff out of your system. And our guys did, but they just said, you know what? All right, I'm going to laser focus, and I have 6 outs to work with. Thankfully, we were greedy, and we did it with the 3 outs that were presented to us in the bottom of the 8th. But it started with Harry, and certainly we had some fortune in there. Everybody who's here could see some of it, but that's why Little Pace has had magic. That's not just a saying that we teach guys when they get here. It's a reality, and we need to use that reality. The way you use that reality is you let the baseball gods work, and today, thankfully, they worked in our favor because we came with the right approach throughout the entire morning, midday, and obviously afternoon, and I guess into the evening as it's 7:06 now. So, but we know what tomorrow's going to be. It's going to be an absolute fight. I look forward to our guys doing it at 105.
Appreciate you.
Guys.
All right, guys, you guys just didn't seem to give up. You know, you go down and you guys just keep fighting. What can you guys both of you just say about the competitiveness of this team?
After that big 5 spot we gave up in the 8th, a few of the older guys came in the dugout, had to let the team know that that's not what we do. That was kind of embarrassing on defense when we come out, and we really showed them what that meeting meant for us. When we come out, score 4, take the lead. Luke comes in the 9, shuts it down just like that, and Troy wins.
All I gotta say is don't count us out. Don't count us out.
Blake, in that 8th inning, you guys just weren't trying to do too much offensively. We saw a walk, we saw HBPs, especially your HBP to tie it. I guess just what is that, you know, mentally in that inning where you guys just weren't trying to do too much?
Well, we're down 3. One swing's not going to win the game in that inning. So Harry starts off with a good hit, and then after that, the boys just roll, hit by pitch, walk, hit by pitch, just like that. We score, fall right back at him, take the lead in the 9th, and that's what we did. Don't count us out.
Jacob, we saw you have a couple big swings today too. I guess just how are you feeling offensively right now?
Just confident. That's what you gotta be, man. It's a tough sport. It's not in our favor, but confidence always wins.
You obviously had the final put out. Schrader makes the diving catch and turns that double play. I guess what was that feeling like when you caught that win there?
I had no doubt Schrader called that. Their guys be yelling that he didn't catch it. Schrader caught the ball straight away, picked it up, threw it right at me, so I had full confidence that Schrader got it. They keep yelling, I caught it, took it to the base, we knew straight away that we had that one.
Appreciate y'all.